Rob here from the Bushcraft Guide, and today we have a review on the Leatherman Wave multi-tool. And right off the bat, I want to say this is just a great multi-tool. If you don't want to spend too much time watching the video, it's definitely worth the price point. But let's jump right into the sheath here. It's just a cheap nylon with some Velcro padding, drainage port at the bottom. It's got these two Velcro side pieces, more like elastic pieces, not really Velcro, for ferro rods or anything. You know, belt loop on the back. Not great, but I mean, for a cheap sheath that comes with it, I have nothing bad to say about it. On the knife, on the front here, you have the serrated blade, which serrations I'm not a big fan of, but on this knife, they're actually pretty decent. You can cut rope pretty effectively with this, so let me set up a quick test here and show you how well it is. Alright, so I've got my rope here, so just regular 5/50 paracord against the serration blade. Cuts right through, no problem. So if you're using a lot of paracord, which most bushcraft people do, it'll cut through that just fine. Alright, let's jump into the straight blade here. And these are just all the tools on the outside I'm showing right now. Straight blade I haven't sharpened yet. It's dirty, it's gotten dirt on it. I'm not too worried about it. It's a stainless, so I throw some ram oil on it and it's just fine. Still pretty sharp. Came sharp out of the box, razor sharp out of the box actually, and it's still really sharp, so I'm going to do a little wood shaving here and show you what it can do. So here's just a block of wood. Just take a couple shavings out of this. This thing is just ripping through this block of wood, no problem. And let me grab some of the shavings here to show you the size of shaving it can take out. See, it takes out these large chunks, and you can see the block here. Just one sweep takes out that whole piece, that whole bit, over here. So, really sharp blade. I haven't even sharpened it yet, so it holds an edge quite well. One of the last tools on the front of this blade is, not the last one, but the third to last, is this file here, sharpening file. And I haven't sharpened anything yet. The only good feature I think what they should add to this is so you can detach the sharpener, so you can actually sharpen the blades on the multi-tool with the sharpener. But one great feature about this I found is when you strike a ferro rod with this file, it will just shower sparks off this thing. So let me do a quick demonstration of that. I'm not sure how well you can see the sparks coming off here, but they are pretty plentiful, so that's just a quick show. I'll be doing a test review on the multi-tool and the SE5 here in a little bit, so you'll get to see the full power of these blades here. But all in all, it's a beautiful blade. You open it up, you get the pliers, no springs on it, so it doesn't hold back or anything or pull open. It's got measuring notchings in here, a bunch of other tools. I'm not going to show them all or list them all, but you got your screwdrivers and your scissors and a couple other good things, can openers. So I'll put a link on there to show all the uses on it. But if we go back to the last tool on the outside, that is the saw blade. And I haven't done too much work with the saw, but I guess it's decent. But one problem I found with it is when you're working through some wood, it'll get stuck, and then I feel like it's going to get the saw blades, the piece that holds it onto the multi-tool is going to get damaged trying to wiggle it out of the workpiece, but I'll let you guys know once I get a little more testing out of it. But all in all, for the $80 to $90 price point, it's the best multi-tool out there in my opinion for that price. There are better ones, especially that come from Leatherman, but the Wave really modernized the tools on the outside of the multi-tool, and compared to things like the Gerber clutch or any kind of Home Depot style Husky multi-tools, it's not only a step above, it's 2 steps above. You can't beat it for the price point, so I'll throw a link on there where to purchase it. Thanks. This has been a video from Rob with the Bushcraft Guide.